Hi, I'm Caleb, and this is my video submission for the most important thing speech in interpersonal communications 1103. So, during this course, there were a lot of things that I learned that were really interesting and that apply to my life. But if I had to just pick three, it would be nonverbal communication, deception, and listening. So, to start off, I want to talk about nonverbal communication because it's something that we use the most and we're not even aware of it sometimes because this includes like body language, our facial expressions, our gestures, and even like the tone of our voice. It can sometimes like even speak louder than words and show our emotions even more because like a person can say one thing, but if their body language is off, it reveals how they really feel. And if you're good at like catching nonverbal communication, it's really one of the most powerful tools we can use because we can just use it in every way to guide our conversations, um, substitute for words, like if we don't know what to say. If you have like effective use of nonverbal communication and body language, you can still get your point across. So next, I want to talk about deception, what it is, why people use it, and just how it affects our relationships. So, overall, deception isn't always as dramatic as we think. Like, it can be very subtle and happens every day. It doesn't have to be like a big, like, huge lie. Because there are actually five types of deception. There's white lies, which are the small ones that we use to like spare other people's feelings. Those are like we mainly use those like every day. We all do. Um, Omissions is like leaving out key information. So it's like telling the truth, but not the whole truth. There's fabrications, and that's the one that's like the most like what comes to mind because that's just actually creating fake information and just straight up lying. And then there's exaggeration, which is stretching the truth to make something seem better or worse, just like blowing everything out of proportion. And then there's also nonverbal deception, which is like fake smiling or like forcing enthusiasm just to mask your true feelings and like not show what you're really thinking. So yeah, deception is really complex. Um and there's five types and they're all like used for different reasons. So like by recognizing how and why deception happens, we can work towards deception is bad. So like understanding it can help us work towards more honest communication and like stronger connections with everyone around us. And then finally, I want to talk about listening. Listening really stood out to me because I think it's really underrated because it's literally like the other half of communication. I think it's the most key component thing that we learned because there can't be a conversation without someone on the other side listening. And listening, it's not just hearing words going on like one ear out the other. It's more so understanding what the person is saying and like taking into consideration everything that they're saying and showing that you care. Just it really strengthens our relationships and it prevents misunderstandings and remembering just memory as well. It's a really good thing and it's really important that we become better listeners for everyone around us and we can build better relationships. So just to wrap up, I think I covered as much as I could in this time frame for the three topics. But yeah, nonverbal communication, deception, listening, very important, stood out to me, and I'll keep those in mind like going forward into my life forever. So, thank you Dr. G. I appreciate you.